Hello and thank you for returning to the Grap Coin YouTube channel for another update on Ethereum. It would appear that Ether dealt with the same points of opposition. This is just a brief update for today. On their way down from Monday high, the 5 waves I mentioned in the previous 2 videos were shown. We discussed this 5-wave downward trend. At this very moment, I will remove that support area. We no longer require it. We offered assistance in this area. After the video, that is what you will see. The fact that this support level was a factor in the increase in the zone of resistance. We could expect to witness a 3-wave move into resistance following 5 waves down. As mentioned yesterday, we saw it and the price did respond to the golden ratio level. We may have seen the initial response in the last video, and isn't that really how I keep track of things too? It appears that waves 1 and 2, which went down and up respectively, are corrections. Wave B has already peaked. It is From what I can tell, that rally is more of a 3-wave rather than a 5-wave phenomenon. It appears that Bitcoin is taking a more bullish stance, but time will tell. Both tallies are plausible in the end. First, we'll go over the yellow count, which is now our top pick. The outcome is a price reaction to resistance along with 3 ups and 5 downs. In wave C of a 5-wave structure, the price can be pushed lower with just one more confirmation of the yellow scenario. Wave 4. After yesterday's low, this is a welcome relief. So before we talk about 3rd wave targets, I need to see that break below 3,415, at least until we can examine them. There can be no proof of a 3rd wave's emergence until that level breaks. We require an extended and compelling respite. A 3rd wave, in my ideal world, would be a downward movement that approaches the 1.38 or 138.2 extension, if not lower. We should go higher than yesterday's low, right? That's at 3,210. This level at about 3,210 is the next important support. This price is inside the 38.2% Fibonacci range. Hey, if the price holds true, pay attention to that level is a good analogy. In addition to being a Fibonacci, need to see Fibonacci's aim and structural reinforcement. Because it is a Fib objective, we likely just have structural support up there. That level has already been covered in earlier levels. Thus, the yellow count is that. A 5-wave downtrend should be visible in this count as well, with $2,975 being the end goal. A region of orange support. These days it's more difficult than that. The white scene is also taking shape, which may be observed. This is a scenario where the white count is now in the breakout phase and wave 4 bottomed out on March 20th. Wave 1's upward movement followed what appears to have been an ABC structure. 2nd wave, the decline. It is also an untrustworthy construction because it demands a diagonal layout. The first 3 waves are what I refer to as wave of the 3. The descent is made up of 3 waves. It's a 5-wave drop, in fact. Yes, that is the issue. Therefore, the microstructure is somewhat hazy, but the possibility that this is a B wave is not out of the question. So that's a B wave. The price of the 3rd and last wave, C, should rise naturally after the C wave rally. It was necessary for me to hold on for that circumstance to become relatively dependable. Even though it isn't very trustworthy, you should seek it out nevertheless. Maintaining a price below yesterday's low is essential. Additionally, a stop during the at 3,727, it has broken through the intraday high of 3,620. The white count's $4,000 range might be our next stop. That is why the yellow count is better. At this point in time, I believe the person has demonstrated initiative, responded positively to compliments, and dealt with opposition effectively. All right, I think we should be able to proceed without further explanation after that. I mean, that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, the market is still trending in our other direction. However, as I mentioned before, there are certain characteristics that we have that will render this yellow count useless. As a result, one can observe the white count. Also, Bitcoin's present micro support makes it likely that it might boost Ether prices as well. Then 5 waves would make up the pattern of the C wave. A shift in the microstructure is necessary if we are to abandon yesterday's low. The fact that we are dealing with the previously indicated breakout is even more crucial. That peak. So white is an option, but it will win out in the end, particularly if we can break above the Monday, April 8th high of 3,727. That concludes my Ether-related remarks for the time being. I hope the update satisfies your requirements. In that case, would you mind clicking like, comment, and subscribe? Your presence here is greatly appreciated. You will be missed by me.